friend Golnessa, Miss Gigi, and we got something to say to Gigi. Gigi reacted to recent photos shared by Brittany, as in Cartwright, on her vacation with her new boyfriend, Brandon Hanson, whose wife spoke out and blah, 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 blah. Now, Brandon had his hand on Brittany's stomach, and Gigi took it upon herself to get involved. So, Gigi made a comment. That basically right here, like, is this woman pregnant? Basically the guy had her hand on the stomach and Gigi said something like, you know, are they trying to tell us something? Is she pregnant? And didn't seem to, I just want to see if I could actually find her exact comment if we have time. But Kristen did not take well to Gigi making a comment because, well, I hate to break it to everyone. She's not pregnant. So Gigi said, no shade, but is she pregnant too? The guy has his hand on Brittany's stomach. No shade, but is she pregnant too? I mean, he's holding her belly, and the belly is definitely bellying. So she's not just asking if she's pregnant, she's basically saying the belly is bellying. No shade, but is she pregnant too? I mean, he's holding her belly, and the belly is definitely bellying. Well, that didn't seem to go over so well with our very good friend Kristen Doute because Brittany is not pregnant. So saying the belly is bellying is basically, I mean, body shaming, fat shaming. I don't know how else we could I don't know how else we could think of it. So Kristen came on, her kid was in the video with her. You guys know me, you know I have major issues with commenting on women's bodies postpartum, like me or not. And I just think it's really gross to do that and do it on the internet, Kristen explained. She then included a series of messages. So she's sharing her private DMs with her and Gigi, and this just makes David very happy from behind the velvet rope. Why would you? This is all like in a DM. Why would you comment on a photo of Brittany speculating pregnancy? As a woman and a mother, fucking disgusting. So Kristen ain't got no problems to slip in Gigi's fucking DMs and tell her this. Kristen had sent to Gigi. Um, well, Gigi is not that bitch, is she? Bro, and you could totally see Gigi doing this. Bro, you keep trying to come for me, haha. And I hate to say this to you, but I'm not the one. There's an image of that man holding her stomach. Isn't that what couples do when they announce they're potentially expecting? Especially when the woman's stomach clearly looks pregnant. According to Gigi, she felt that this was a pregnancy announcement. And then she said, she's not in my life for me to know what her body normally looks like, to know that she's not pregnant in an image of a man holding her belly. I was clearly wrong. Gigi then took aim at Kristen, warning her that the two of them were going to have major issues. Don't ever, she says, Gigi, and it's all capitals, don't ever call me names. I have yet to call you out on your name, but there's a long list of words I can share about you since it seems like that's the game you want to play with me, she threatened Kristen. Telling Kristen then to accept God into her life. So she's telling Kristen, don't ever come for me, little girl. I can admit to making a mistake about that girl and be apologetic, but that's now a separate matter. Now it's you and me, so buckle up, buck teeth. Buck teeth, Teef. I'm sorry. Guys, does this make you happy as it makes me happy? First of all, it makes me happy because Kristen is an adult now, but don't ever fuck with her. Don't ever fuck with Kristen Doute. She will destroy you. Now, Gigi plays with knives. Apparently, she just went up to Paulina, allegedly in the Bloomingdales in LA a few months ago. And Paulina's with Gigi's ex-man. And she basically, threatened to kick her ass. And then they had to call security at Bloomingdale's. And then Gigi followed her to the car. So I got to be honest with you guys. I normally have my money on Doute. Kristen Doute versus Gigi. This is tough. I guess if I had to make a decision and I was in Vegas, I would bet on Gigi. I do think Gigi could probably take Kristen out with one punch or one like blow to the knees. This is a close fight though. This one makes me happy. Okay. Um, Let me be very honest about some other things. Just want to see if there's anything else. Nope, that's it. She basically threatened Kristen and said, "You and me both have problems now, too, girl." One thing that I do want to say though is Gigi loves this. Kristen is on a hit TV show. It's the second season. She's kind of the most beloved person on the show. Without Jax, she is literally number one on the call sheet. Jax made the most money. Kristen made the second most money. Brittany made the third most money. And everyone else made the exact same. Kristen now makes the absolute most money on the whole show. So Gigi is loving this. This is her dream. Kristen, Gigi can't wait. Apparently, Shahs the Valley is coming back. They're filming it with all new people, and Gigi and Rez and MJ are going to be on it. We have Valley fighting with Valley. Gigi loves this. By the way, also when MJ just did an interview recently and she said, I don't know how it came up. Oh, she was talking about BravoCon and said that Gigi sleeps with everyone at BravoCon. She slept with Shep and she slept with Captain Jason and she slept with Jax, or at least hooked up with. Who is her next conquest going to be? Because BravoCon is right around the corner, you guys. And Gigi then responds. That's what MJ said about Gigi. Like, who's she gonna fuck next at BravoCon? By the way, Captain Jason, not a bad one to bed down. Jax in his heyday wasn't bad. Ugh, I wouldn't touch Shep with your dick, Kristen, or Gigi. But so Gigi responded to MJ saying, usually when someone's about to go through a divorce, they tend to hate on their single friends because we have what you want, freedom. Oh, hell yes, Gigi. I agree with you. I love Gigi. I love MJ. I love them both on this particular podcast. And MJ clapped back about the divorce with Tommy, and they don't even care. Gigi and MJ aren't fighting. They love this too. They love this. This is what they do. It's getting them back in the limelight, keeping them fresh. I'm ready for Shaw's. I love Gigi versus Doty though. RHOC's worst lie ever. It's a few days now. We had the Patreon yesterday. We kind of went off. We gave some behind the scenes secret information on the Patreon yesterday about RHOC. But the more I think about it, this really, in a way, i- is the worst lie ever. Who's lying? I don't know. I've never seen so many liars. I don't know if Gretchen used these words like, I went to the hospital, I had a blood test, they found stuff in my blood. But if you step back from it, because it is now being denied by everyone, and I have a whole theory about producers, which we talked about on Patreon yesterday. But Gretchen's denying it now, and Tamara's either denying it or not denying it, even though she's newfound friends with Kate.